Alright, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Is it gonna play? Oh, okay, there you go. Alright. What's up, everyone? It's your boy. Finally get to see this new endgame mode here. But, without further ado, I am gonna upload this on the channel, just because I did the same thing with Imaginarium, when it first came out. So I'm gonna upload this one. I believe there's some quest dialogue, so I will actually switch it to English. Otherwise I'd just leave it on Japanese, but this is fine. Other than that, as you can expect, I do have the Skirk, got her weapon, and also I got some constellations on her. So, but from what I've been seeing of this new endgame mode, it's looking like the hardest difficulty is going to be like very not demanding of constellations, but like I think the expectation is constellations on 5 stars. So, without out of the way, let's just get into it. Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's raining on my screen.
Definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from? Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere. Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then, we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
You know, Traveler saying it looked familiar. I was about to say, yeah, it reminds me of Inazuma when we freaking out to walk through the rain back in those days.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back.
I really don't want Traveler getting lightning shock or like getting struck by lightning in this one, but sure.
No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Sergeant?
Sergeant Traveler.
Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before, and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate. But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady...
Wait, Keqing's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and his second-in-command are here to see you.
Good work, Feng Jin.
I keep thinking that Bronyan's VA is Keqing. Because they sound alike, but we don't have any confirmation as to whether it is or isn't yet. At least I don't think so. But
It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
it really does sound like her now that I'm hearing her. Because like I would hear her through YouTube videos, and I'm like, maybe it isn't, but like actually like full on hearing her with like no scuffed audio and stuff like that, it actually does sound like her. So maybe, and maybe she just like switched up like the dialogue a little bit.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation. For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster. Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint?
I'm still confused if teleport waypoints are actually canon to the story or not. To my understanding, I thought it was travel. I thought it was like canon to Traveler or accessible to Traveler, but I I guess not everyone is able to use it because there was, I want to say, the Lantern right before the previous one where we met, not Gaming. I forgot who it was. I think it was when Yao Yao came out. Um, Traveler and Gong Yu walked all the way from wherever to where Cloud Retainer used to stay at, and they actually said that they actually walked there. So, and then most of the other times they're walking there. So I think teleport waypoints are just like a Traveler only thing.
And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be. And all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Damn, Paimon, can't be cussing like that. This is your new VA.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
Oh God, even she's voiceless. Okay. If I had taken my time.
Ah! Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Unless, I mean, maybe not involved with the strike, but maybe she didn't get her lines in time. But that's a little unfortunate. The good news is that we have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that ley lines are currently enacting major historical battles inside the this likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too. I just sounds familiar. I thought it might be. My sources tell me that Mondstadt experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Oh yeah, the quest, yeah. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control thanks to relentless efforts by a certain honorary knight, Dark Knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. This eventually depleted all the information stores, which in turn to normal. Basically, they waged war with different ones.
That explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
I see what you're doing, making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hide that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you serious off. If they don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
And the bad news, Yelan?
Sure, sure. You notice ley line disturbance differs from previous cases in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest recesses, all the monsters lurking within the battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice something against us from being able to reaching the core. Too late first, collecting and analyzing. Once we push deeper, the team sense of weakness, they can no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them showed traits we never observed before. Right, so we need to find someone trying to resist to the ley line. If they let us squat inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source.
Option 2
Understood.
sounds better.
I'll prepare for both. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and... Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support. And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
Yeah, unlike that Yai Miko who kept freaking
That
stealing,
looks like determination to me.
Shortchanging us.
I like what I see. All right, Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into...
I'm so fascinated I'm trying to think through the situation at the site is in a constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in. We have the time it's just right. Take this time to rest up, assemble your A-team, be ready for anything. This will be fiercer, better than most. Okay. Alright, got it. Now's the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal
Keep
with
your eyes
ourselves.
peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation...
Wait. Okay.
It never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourself. With that said, I await your triumphant return.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you.
Easy. You must select the difficulty for Stygian onslaught challenges. As the difficulty increases, the challenges will start featuring leyline disturbances which affect combat. Your opponents will grow trickier to deal with. Okay. Any more difficulty will achieve which are difficulties below that one. After you enter a challenge, you must head to 3 separate battlefields to complete 3 time-limited events. Okay. Yeah, this is the co-op one. Select the difficulty. And let's just go for the gusto. Set or wait. I don't want that. Whoops. That would have been bad. What rewards do I want? I want this one because I need more for Skirk. They didn't even let me pick. What's going on? Oh, I'll probably upload a co-op one later this week. Because I'm supposed to be co-oping with friends with this one. Okay. They won't let me... okay. I have to pick a team to deal with this. Okay. I still never really figured out like what teams I would use in this type of obvious one is gonna be with Skirk. The other one will be like a pyro team, but it's just like it's always like the third team that I'm having like difficulty deciding with. But let me see. So this is I can't use Bennett and I don't have Yansan. Then again, I probably don't even need Bennett for this one because I could just do. Yeah, it's not gonna let me pick Bennett. I don't think, or maybe it will. Maybe it will let me pick Bennett, but I can't use this team either way. I have to use Chevrolet. And then this one's pretty obvious. I like how I blanked on the freaking team. Okay. Alright, they have me stuck here. I thought we were supposed to have low energy. Oh, yeah, we have low energy.
Everybody stand back!
Wow, what a...
Hear the echoes of the valley! Show no mercy! Lolline, eat Papa! Get him! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
This guy didn't move out of the way, like, ay. Alright, I can use actual resin for here. But I don't have thingies. I don't have the, condensed. I think they said if I clean 6 times, I get, like, an additional resin. This is okay, sure. I challenge again. I did not want to challenge again, dude.
Burn it down! Let's light it up! Let engraved names echo! I'm going in! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Pyroclastic surge!
Okay, that's a lot easier. A little faster. Okay.
Overruled! Final warning! Odds revealed! At the frying pan, into the fire! U.S. Eat this! Lay to bear!
Okay. That was. I mean, it's like a easier difficulty, so it's like a whatever. Damn, Arlecchino. Shit. Healing bonus, huh? Oh, so the gate. Oh, that must have been like a lucky one. I'm guessing.
Paradigm shift! Unleash! Cryo incarnate! Obey! Merciless! Never start those out!
I probably could have just did the burst mode for both sides, but it's okay. Sure, that's the same one. Okay. Current. Yeah, so, am I allowed to, like, switch the difficulty on this after the fact, or what? Oh, okay, so I can leave. Okay, I can leave after this. I can leave. So I can try again. Oh god, it's cutscene. This is like an imaginary theater all over again. Where they just bring you back out and it's cutscene again.
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey.
Okay, 1, the pun was unneeded. 2, Paimon, we didn't
Which
struggle.
major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths. Ah, hopefully not. Surely not.
Ah, you're back.
I love your faith. I'm guessing this is a triumphant return after all.
Sure is. But it was...
Incredible. You did very...
At the end of the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. Although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see you weakened the ley line.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
I can enter...
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Thanks to your tireless effort, moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain.
We turned the tables on the situation. What started as a potential crisis is now a major asset to the Millelith recruits.
Oh. Anyway. Oh yeah. Ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab, or who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always...
I mean, I think that would be Alice at that point. Alright, let's go back in here. So, challenge awards. Boom, boom, boom. 450 primos, and then it gets these two. I think there's some other rewards attached to this, but menacing. Yeah, I'm on menacing right now, so let me... So this is the one where I can't do the same teams. Well, I can't share members, so I could have actually used Bennett on the other one. But I could have shared Bennett between Movica and Arlecchino on the other one. I have an idea on how this can work. If I did this, and then, oh, but I can't pick Farina though. But I guess that's not a bad thing, in all likelihood, because I could just do this, this, this. Oh, but I can't use Movica either. Can't use. I have to figure out like another character I can use this with, but I can't. I don't really have another character I can use this with, because what I wanted to do was use Chlorine and Malvika here, but I guess that's not gonna be the case. Okay. So, I guess I'll just use the same teams as I did before then. You know, this enemy isn't really that difficult per se. I could actually use Alhaitham here if I wanted to. Because mainly just Hyper Boom purposes, but I want like a team that will be able to like hold off. Oh Jesus. This individual. Well, I should get this one out of the way first, because it's very apparent that I'm going to be using, oh, forgot a scout here. So this one is kind of easy, because I can use Arlecchino on one half, but I can't use Hydra on either. I think that's the biggest problem. You can't use Hydra on the other half, so you basically lose Vape. And then you have to use either Burning, which I don't have Emily for. She's running next patch, so I could get her. But by the time she comes out, this thing would have already passed. And I would have honestly used Navia here. Because I would have did Navia, Chiori... No, not Navia, Chiori. Navia... Shilonan. I can't use Farina, but I do have Bennett. And then either Moika. I guess I could do Moika. Yeah, I guess I could. But I have to give up Bennett here. And then I'm just playing a slightly inferior team. Because then... Because here's the thing. If I did this, right? I could just do this and this, but instead I'm basically replacing Sitlali for her, and then Sitlali has nowhere else to go. And I can't use Sitlali here either, because this thing's gauge will reset. There is something I could... Actually, no, there is something I could do. There is a little something I can do. Let me see. So if I did this... If I don't have Bennett, but I do have... Chevrus. I don't have off-field Pyro, though. At least crazy off-field Pyro. Because I was going to do Raiden, because my Raiden's C6, and her C4 buffs the attack of all the party members. So that would have been like a nice like dual carry team right here. But I don't know if that will work. Because it means I don't have to play official, but I still have to bring Shangling. But then Raiden would just be a burst bot. But I guess it still could work, technically, so... But then again, he's also pretty good too, because I get the scrolls buff. Wait, does he have the... Oh yeah, he also has it. Yeah, so I get the scrolls buff and this. But he doesn't give a lot of particles like how official does. So this is really just to be a bigger buff. But let's see. What? Characters that take part in one battle will not be able to participate in the following ones along with their equipped weapons and artifacts. Yikes. In single battle, you can adjust your party compositions before every battle. However, if you modify the composition that has already reset that corresponding record. Additionally, when you complete, if you have a character in your current party who's using weapons or artifacts used in other battlefields, you will have to reset any conflicting challenge records. Oh, see, this is why I always farm for every single character, because I don't want to have to deal with the whole, I have to switch artifacts, like, whatever situation. Like, it was always going to come up, but I always like the idea of every character having their own shit. So let's see how much more difficult this is.
Bring it. Everybody stand. Let the mountains veins boil. Get to work. Laline needs Papa. Grab from the sky.
Don't move. Wow.
Hear the echoes of the valley. I'm going in. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Burn it down. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back! Let the mountain's veins boil! Get to work! You two! Time to light up the blazing sun!
Well, they have like 3 separate bosses for you.
Incinerate! Light it up!
And those bosses determine like what elements you bring.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
So this one just says, oh hey, don't ever bring Hydro.
Pyroclastic surge!
Yikes. It's not even that much more difficult, but I think the issue is just this guy moves around too much. Give me this. Not what I want. Yeah, so like, they just tell you like which elements have advantage, but it depends on whichever boss that they bring. So like next patch, it could just be like 3 whole new bosses. It could be like Electronid, Fire Cube, and then I don't know what the fucking else. The Sit Lolly boss that is like cryo oriented. They can just always switch it between the 3 bosses. I do want to redo that Mavuika one because I feel like I got cheated.
Overruled. Stop right there.
Not too far now.
Hands where I can. You're toast. Final warning. Justice won't
Go! You're free now! Farewell!
Goba, get them!
Laid to bed. Drop your weapons. Hands where I can.
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Yeah, I probably should have brought pistols here.
Transfixed. Free. Final warning. Justice will
Go! You're free now!
Nice and spicy!
But Arlecchino did clear a lot faster than this one, so I guess it doesn't help that the boss doesn't move around as much. Like if it does move, it's just a little bit. I don't want this set, damn you. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
manifest. Shoot. Off to the freezer. Strike a pose. Feel this. Into the void. Shoot. Feel this.
Thank God Senha has freaking good hit
By
rate, dude.
ordinance divine. Shower me with a dash of frost. Time to shine. The pinnacle of excellence. Another star goes out. Take your true form. Start.
Of course, this one is gonna be 50 seconds. Jesus Christ. Nah. I wanna redo the Mavuika one. I wanna redo the Mavuika one. That's insane. Ooh, bonus. Oh, it's trash. Great, nice. Nah, I wanna redo the Mavuika one. Where is it? I wanna redo the Mavuika one because I feel cheated. I feel hoed. This thing kept moving around. And this has the best energy in the team. Like this has the best energy efficient team. What the fuck?
Bring it. Everybody
Look at
stand
this.
back. Letting brave names echo. Shut. It's Lolene. It's Papa. Light up a blazing sun.
Yeah, you can co-op this.
Incinerate.
But actually,
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
I'm pretty sure difficulties 5 and 6 you can't co-op. 5 you might be able to, but 6 is an absolute no.
Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. Burn it down.
Bro, my Mabuika can shoot out a million. It's because I'm not getting the pyro effect of
Show no mercy.
from Salonen.
Pyroclastic surge.
Because I can't catch the pyro aura off of this guy. But if I was able to get the Cinder buff, how much HP do these bosses have? I don't think they tell you. I'm not gonna claim here. But let me see. Let me exit. 205 seconds is not bad. That's basically like a little more than 3 minutes. At least I get my little dust thingy. So let me see if it'll actually tell me. I don't think they tell you how much HP they have. Well, they're like level 105. Let me look on my phone. Stygian Onslaught. HP bosses. So, okay. Oh shit, hold on. So, for level 6, which is... Oh wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was level 5? Oh, okay, well, shit. Level 6, which is Dire. Tulpa has 17 million, Lava Dragon has 11 million, and the enemy that Skirk just destroys has 14 million. So their current HP right now is like a little on the low side, but probably not that much lower. Oh man, is there a way for me to actually cheat? But I can't use Sit Lolly here. If I can only switch these two teams, I would, but I can't use Sit Lolly against this thing unless it's like downed. Yeah, that's only in like level 6, and level 6 is already how do I say? Well, I haven't gotten to it yet, but level 6 is already like kind of difficult because let me see, not this one. Challenge rewards. Yeah, so you get this. Oh, they don't show up yet. I have to beat this one before I can show that one. Yeah, so they're forcing me to play this one until whenever. But from what I understand, and like I said earlier, level 6 is like looking to be like whale oriented or like high constellation dependent and shit like that. But I just want to see how much. Rise
with the sun. Yeah. Bring it. Ow. I'm going in. Letting brave names echo. Suffer the wrath of the light of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Whoa! Yeah, special effects!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Fulfill our pact! Lolling, East Papa, Pyroclastic Surge!
Are you kidding me? Shield too?
Incinerate! I'm going in! Letting brave names echo! Get to work! You two! Time to take me!
What?
Below.
What is happening here? What was that shield? Man really said nah.
Rise with the sun! Let's light it up! Yeah, everybody stand! Hear the echoes of the valley! Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the Eastling! Wrath from the sky! Time to end pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let's fling it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate! Burn it down! Everybody stand! Let the mountain's veins boil! Fulfill our pact!
I have a slight feeling that I am not clearing
Light of
this.
the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Especially if I'm not critting.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Aw, fuck you.
Light of the blazing sun!
Literally at the last second.
Get to work!
I kinda wanted Bennett first, but okay.
Everybody stand!
Let engraved names echo!
Fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Rise with...
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
You two! Tight wrath from the sky! Burn it down! I'm going in!
Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath from the sky! Burn it down!
I have to restart. Lord have mercy. Now seeing those crits is actually tilting me.
Adventure!
Everybody stand!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Get to work! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Let's light it up!
Oh, I can't do anything about that one.
I'm going in!
Let engraved names echo!
You two! Time to light of the blazing sun!
Oh my god. Smack.
Lord.
Okay. Okay, so I can't hit the other one. At least I can, but I have to use Pyro.
Burn it down!
Pyro did nothing for it.
We go! Teamwork is dreamwork!
That is insane.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Fulfill our pact! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! I'm going in!
Bring it! Let engraved names echo!
You two! Time to end them! Light of the blazing sun!
echoes of the valley!
Get to work! Suffer the wrath! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the... Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Letting brave names echo!
Lolling! East pop up! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Light it up!
Anti-heal? Jesus. Okay. So I have to get off of... Man, so you mean to tell me I need to freeze them?
Rise with the sun! Let's light it up!
Break through the freaking barrier
Everybody stand back!
and he's still healing?
Let the mountain's veins boil! Show no mercy! You two! Time to... Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Teamwork is strength!
Letting brave names echo!
Sha! Sha! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Try and... I'm going in!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of pyroclastic surge!
The flame burns.
Ah, man. This is just Tupa. I wonder what the others are like.
Burn it down!
Bring it!
Show no mercy! Everybody stand!
Letting brave names echo!
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate!
So I'll wait, please.
Fulfill our pact! Rise with the sun! I'm going in! Let the mountain's veins boil! Lolling! East Papa! Get light of the blazing sun!
Now I know that wasn't a crit.
Incinerate! Everybody stand back!
Letting brave names echo!
Show no mercy! You two! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Jesus.
Bring it!
Teamwork is strength! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Light it up! Both through! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! Lolling! East Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me! Incinerate! I'm going in!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Oh, it's that
You
one.
two!
Fucking hell, dude.
Time to pyroclastic surge!
No, the...
This is annoying. It's fun, but it's also frustrating because it's just a lot of new mechanics.
Bring it!
Everybody stand! Show no mercy! Wrath from the sky! down. Let's light it up! Go in! Let the mountain's veins boil! Get to work! Suffer the wrath! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Burn it down! Everybody stand! An engraved names echo! He's lolling! He's pop off pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Teamwork is strength! Let the mountain's veins boil!
I can maybe get through this.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Light it up! Everybody stand! Bring it!
Hear the echoes of the VOD.
Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to wrath from the sky!
Yes! Jesus! Holy shit, that was annoying. That was really annoying. I'm more mad that like this is the only team I can use against it because Sitlali can't proc. Sitlali nor what's her face? Shalonen can't proc their set against that individual because I don't have their I don't have Mavika's power aura for it. Whew, Jesus, okay. You know what? Let's get the champion. I'm sorry, Auroron, but this is the champion. This is the champion. I'm sorry. It must be done. I have no other options.
By royal
Damn.
Hands where I can see!
Eat this!
Lay to bed. Stop right there! You asked for it! Shadow Raven!
Whoa.
Boba, get there!
Transfix! Hands right!
Oz, reveal!
Overrule! Drop your weapons!
You asked for wings of darkness! Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Jesus. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We don't do that here.
This is where you fall. Lay to bed. Final warning! Justice will prevail!
By royal Boba, get them! You're toast!
Then it would be so much better here.
Transfixed! Drop your weapons! Hands
As you wish, Ming.
At the frying pan, into the bucket! Eat this!
Come on, Arle. Yes, that's my goat. One try, that's my goat right there, Arlecchino. Oh, Jesus. Good set, but wrong stats, sadly.
manifest! A little elusive, merciless. Into the void! Cryo incarnate!
Let the world collide!
At first, the flavor. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for her to do her thing.
Obey! By ordinance divine. A little amuse-bouche. Paradise. Let my name echo in song. Goose on the loose. Feel this.
And goodbye.
Never star goes out.
I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Let me do this. Not the resin refresh a little bit. Lord have mercy. Leave domain. That's over 2 minutes, but Jesus Christ. Okay. So I got to claim my rewards, and then... Yep, there it is. Dire. Radiant Phantasm. Ooh, pretty nice. Cool. And then these are the non-shining ones, which, it's okay. So if I do another one of these, I get another thingamadiggy. Sure. I just want to see where this is. That's what I want to see. I want to see where, how good this all is. Well, how much stronger this all is. This is the one that wait, hold on, let me double check. Let me see. So, let me see. Rules. I'm pretty sure they said. You can invite teammates to partake in the co-op challenges while in co-op mode. When multiple players enter the challenge, your opponent's combat power will change without a corresponding, and you will not continue to change based on the number of players do so. Co-op challenge results will be recorded separately. However, you can check said records at any time. However, in single player mode, only records can be displayed. I believe the ones that let you do co-op. This one lets you do co-op, and obviously the other two let you do co-op. I don't think this one lets you do co-op though. At least I don't think so. I know this one you can't do co-op. Oh boy, let me go get the freaking music. I feel like I'm about to sit here for like a hot minute. Okay. He absorbs from both? Oh no, that's a catastrophe. That is a catastrophe. But I just have to complete it to get the skin.
Let's light it up! Going in! You two! Time pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Yes, that is level 110. This is like, these are like legit some of the strongest enemies. Actually, I think these are the strongest enemies in the game right now.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Show no mercy! Light up the blazing sun!
He doesn't shrink after that? Oh my god, get me out of here. He doesn't shrink!
Light it up!
He doesn't shrink!
Teamwork is true! Let the mountain's veins boil! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Wrath from the sky!
He doesn't shrink after the first one!
Incinerate! Incinerate! Yeah! Burn it down!
Oh,
Everybody stand back!
Benny's adventure team. I have failed.
you can't even iframe those hits. Oh my god. Damn, they really said no avoiding.
The sun!
No, so he absorbs 2. Like, he summons 2 of the mini ones, and he absorbs 2 at the same time now. So I guess he stays in
Light it up!
the big one twice as long.
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley.
I'm going in! Get to work! You two! Time to light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Everybody stand back! Let the mountain's veins boil! Show no mercy! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! I'm going in! You two! Time to take me!
Stars above.
Yeah, that's not happening. At least not with this team. I have to do someone else. Which is weird to say because Marika is one of my stronger teams. I wonder if I can do like... well, let me switch. No, it's not gonna let me switch. Okay, so I actually have to abandon challenge and then fully leave. I understand. I hit challenge again. What the fuck? Okay. Battle preparation. I wonder if I could just do... I wanna actually just see if this actually does something.
Manifest. Much press. Into the void. Shit! Unleash. Cryo incarnate. Manifest.
Showing you things! Let the world come off to the freezer! At first, the flavor! Another star goes out!
Okay.
Do your master's bidding.
Yoo-hoo! A little remove.
Are we gonna get my Pavone spot? Thank you. Are we gonna get my cryo particles?
Pinnacle of excellence.
Obey! divine. Off to the breeze. Paradigm shift.
Did he really just repel all that?
Let the world collide. A burst of flavor. Cryo incarnate. Mine to wield.
Okay, this is doable. I think I just have to burst a little bit more with Skirk. So let me see.
Unleash. A little remove. Strike above. Into the void. Manifest. Fearless.
Right, she has burst cooldown. I've got that.
Do your master's bidding. Time to shine. Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Paradigm shift. Cryo incarnate. Shower me with praise.
So, y'all want to give me that? Yeah, thank you.
A burst of flavor. Nice. Obey. Yoo-hoo! Do your master's bidding. The pinnacle of excellence. Merciless. Into the void. Time to shine. Adaptifrost. Unleash. My time has come.
Damn, Shenhe. How is it that I did it so well the first time, but then the second time it's just like not even close?
Off to the free. Shower me with fearless. Another star goes out.
Oh, I know what I did. Okay, I understand. Because when he has the gauge up, he gets high resistances. So I think I just did this, or maybe not. Huh? How did I get that down?
Manifest. Fearless. Another star goes out. Unleash. Cryo incarnate. Merciless. Adaptive frosting. A burst of... Let the world collide. Into the void. Do your master's bidding. Shower me. A little remove. Let my name echo in song. Truth on the loose. Mine to wield. I shall not yield. By ordinance divine. Yoo-hoo! Off to the freezer. Merciless. Paradigm shift. Time to shine. The pinnacle of excellence.
Yikes!
Fearless. Another star goes out. Do your master's bidding. Let the world collide. A burst of flavor.
Damn, that was pretty close. That's actually pretty close. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty close.
Feel this. Into the void. Obey. Cryo incarnate. Unleash.
Time to shine.
Strike a pop. Goose on the loose. By ordinance divine.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide!
A little amuse bouche. A burst of flavor. Might wield.
Jesus!
Off to the freezer. Paradigm shift. Unleash. Do your master's bidding.
Let my name echo in song!
The pinnacle of excellence. Obey. By ordinance divine.
Let the world collide!
A little amuse bouche. Merciless. A never star goes out.
Nah, I can't. Nah, I can beat this. I can beat this.
Manifest. Strike a pop. Off to the freeze. Merciless. Paradigm shift. Cryo incarnate. Obey. A burst of flavor.
Let my name echo in song!
Start. Adaptive frost. Do your master's bidding.
Okay.
Into the void. Unleash.
Time to shine!
The pinnacle of excellence. Off to the freezer. Manifest. By ordinance divine. Fearless. Another star goes out. Unleashed. Manifest. Cryo incarnate. You will regret my
Damn! I could have moved out of the way.
Into the void.
Let my name echo in song!
A little amuse bouche. The pinnacle of
Damn. If Shenhe didn't die, I would have cleared it. I definitely 100% would have cleared it.
Obey. Fearless. Another star goes out. Manifest.
Sir, please?
Do your master's bidding.
Time to shine!
Yoo-hoo! A burst of flavor.
Cryo incarnate!
Let the world collide! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence!
Merciless! Paradigm shift! My will embodied!
Wasn't expecting this.
Do your master's bidding!
Showing you!
Merciless!
A never star goes out! Let my name echo in song! A burst of flavor!
Take your true form! Annihilate! By ordinance
Oh my god, I'm so close. I just have to figure out what I can do during those gaps.
divine! Manifest!
A little loose!
Merciless! Paradigm shift! Unleash! Do your master's bidding!
Obey! Time to shine! Strike a pop! Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! Extinguish!
Mine to wield! Unleash! Cryo incarnate!
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! A little amuse-bouche! Fierce on the loose!
Annihilate! Mine to wield!
Obey! Strike a pop! A dash of frosting!
Into the void! Unleash! By ordinance divine!
Let the world collide!
Hello?
Pinnacle of excellence!
Do your master's bidding!
Time to shine!
I can do this.
A little amuse...
Come on.
Merciless! Paradigm!
No! 1 second! Wow, that's so ass! Nah. That was a robbery. That was a highway robbery.
Obey!
Yoo-hoo! A dash of
If I can get correct inputs, that would be
Into the void!
appreciated.
Manifest! By ordinance divine!
Let the world collide!
Hello! Oh my god. Correct inputs, please.
Obey! Do your master's bidding!
Showering you with praise! Let my name echo in song! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence!
Unleash!
Yoo-hoo!
Merciless! Paradigm shift! Manifest! By ordinance divine!
Let the world collide! Fierce on the Off to the front. Do your master's bidding.
Let my name echo in song.
A little remove.
Annihilate. Mine to wield.
Wow. Damn.
Unleash. Shower me with the adaptive frost.
Merciless. Into the void.
Time to shine.
Cryo incarnate. The pinnacle of excellence. Off to the. My will embody.
Mine to wield.
Manifest. Do your master's bidding.
Man.
Goose on the loose. Extinguish.
Mine to wield.
Obey.
Let my name echo in song.
Yup. Cryo incarnate.
Fearless.
Paradigm shift. A burst of flavor.
Annihilate.
By ordinance divine.
Time to shine.
A little amuse-bouche. The pinnacle of excellence. Manifest.
I'm like I want to say half a rotation short, but oh, man.
Obey. Strike a pump. Adaptive frost. Surf.
Mine to wield.
I completely fucked up on that. I thought I held that one, but okay.
Manifest. Shower me with this. Another straw goes out. Obey. Do your master's bidding. Unleash.
Let the world collide.
Every time I switch to Shenhe after Escoffier, after Farina, I'ma just lose it. Cause I keep pressing the left.
Off to the freezer. Shower me with the
Merciless.
paradigm shift. Manifest. Cryo incarnate. Obey.
Time to shine.
Yoo-hoo. Goose on the loose.
Into the void.
Okay, now I'm understanding a little bit. So I have to do the setup, rotation,
Manifest. Adaptive frost. Shower me with this. Paradigm shift. Unleash. By ordinance divine.
What
My
infusion?
name echo in song.
Yup. The pinnacle of excellence.
Into the void.
incarnate! Manifest!
Time to shine!
Strike a pop!
Off to the
Fucking
breather!
Christ.
A burst of flavor!
Fearless!
Another star goes out!
Transfiguration!
Oh, so I have to do the half rotations then.
Do your master's bidding!
Let the world come alive!
Boost on the loose!
Paradigm shift! Take your true form!
I think this is how I have to win.
By ordinance divine!
Let my name echo in song!
The pinnacle of excellence!
Merciless!
Die! Stupid ass freaking bless. Wait, Mega, you asked about her infusion? It's on a set timer. Let me see. Let's see if I can. Yeah, her infusion state only lasts for like 12.5 seconds. No, so where can I guess I could just fight this thing again. So the key is half rotations, okay. So normally when you use her infusion, this only lasts like 12.5 seconds. You can, but the amount of, like, her gauge on the left will deplete and then it automatically kicks her out of it. You can consume your burst so that she, can stay in it for longer. But when you use her burst,
Fearless!
oh damn, rip Reina. When you use her burst, it just consumes all the energy, but because her, it's a little hard to explain because of that enemy right there freaking not giving me the chance to. But let me bring it to Overworld, because it's a lot easier to explain there. I'm gonna just do this. It should count from my thingy. But, okay. So crash course on this lady. So as you know, her infusion only lasts like 12.5 seconds, and it's tied to the skill. If you hold the skill, which counts as a skill activation, it goes into cooldown, but you gain the burst. Like, you gain a little bit of the burst, and it can fill up to maximum, kind of like Mawika's situation. But if you use the burst on its own,
Another star goes out!
it goes on its own cooldown. But there is a, like, it's mainly why she has, like people say you can either play her in burst mode or in normal attacking mode. Because you can't really get both in the same time unless you're already starting with her burst, which only happens in Abyss. Because then you can go from burst and you don't have to hold the skill to get the cooldown.
Merciless!
And then after, so like you can just go like, I'll just wait for the cooldown to go down. So like you can do this, and then you can immediately go into this. But then you only get like a short duration, and then also her normal attacks aren't buffed, and then there's something else too, but her normal attack's a little bit weaker if you do like the half rotation. But if you just do this, and then do this, then she can like double the duration, and she gets a buff on her normal attacks. And then the other way is just doing burst. But either way, her infusion will always run out after 12.5 seconds, so. Is that a chest? Unbelievable.
Your hard
You
work
never
is
know what
paying
you
off.
find in the year
As
of
it should.
2025 in Leeway streets nowadays. But yeah, that's like with her, you can do, like, you can just straight up use her as a burst bot. Like if you play her in a team with like say like Nuvalet or like even Ayaka, you can just have her do this and then do this.
Another star goes out!
and then she does damage like that, and that's all you have to do with her. Or you can just normal attack with her, and she'll be fine. But that boss really needed like both the burst and the freaking normal attack, so I had to like use the half rotation. I wonder if it actually kept my score. I feel like it didn't though. Oh, it does keep my score. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beat that. So this is... I think Arlecchino's the only one who permanently keeps her infusion though. She's like, I didn't ask for this one? Okay, what? I'm not doing that one. Challenge a return. I want to see how Arlecchino handles it. I gotta change the stage each time too.
Laid bare.
Nice and spicy.
No rest for... for life.
Overruled. Stop right there. Hands rising.
Eat this!
Laid bare.
Final warning. U.S. Shadow Raven.
Booba, get them! You're toast!
Transfixed. Hands rising.
Oz, reveal! Eat this!
Midnight Fantastic.
Stop right there.
Laid bare.
I think my Arlecchino can do it. It'd have to be like some experimenting. But I feel like she can do it.
Midnight Fantastic, you're toast!
Unless this is like not the difficulty that I think this is. But this should be it.
Transfixed.
Yeah, no, I think Arlecchino can do it. Is this dire? I don't feel like this is dire. Cause this just felt mad easy. Hold on, this... Oh no, wait, no, this is dire. There you go, yeah. Wow, Arlecchino can do this, and then the problem is Movika. Go figure.
Laid bare.
By royal decree, nice and spicy.
Hands right.
Eat this! I'm surprised,
Transfixed. Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail.
Midnight
Laid bare.
Stop right there. U.S.
Oz, reveal! Hey, yeah! Booba, get them!
Final warning. Justice will
If I had Bennett, it would actually be a lot better.
Into the fire!
Actually, I have an idea. Now I'm thinking about it. Because Movika, I don't want to say she can't do it. I don't want to say she can't do it. This is her bread and butter. But I feel like I could just not even bother to engage with the pyro. And just do like... I can't use pyro because this is a thing. Maybe... Wait. Or deploy a ward at intervals. Deal as much damage to the ward as possible. If not, the Hydro Tulpa will unleash Torrential Flurry after a short time, which will immediately defeat your current character. I do want a pyro. I mean, I could just do... Because I don't think I need the Bennett. The problem here is that... Wait, no. I think I have an idea. Because I do think I'm supposed to play Overload here. But I think... I think this may be the way. Maybe? Question mark? Maybe? And then... Where is... Okay, so Mavuika's here. But if I did... Let me see. Man. If only I had Emily, but it's fine. It's not the biggest end of the world. I do need Shangling here. That's the thing. So, I'm thinking... Also says Dendro, but it's really just the burning aspect that I need. But I do need Shangling here. So... Or I actually don't. I need someone that can lower resistance, so that would be... I wonder if I could... No, I can't do this. This is really hard. Because this, like I never had to use, like, 2 Overload teams. Well, granted, you technically there's only one, because there's only one Chevrolet, but it's kind of the point. Mavuika, huh? Well, Mavuika can't really do it, which is the unfortunate part. But I think... Raiden here is kind of bad because, well, compared to Fischl, not because Raiden sucks or anything like that, but because Fischl offers so much more. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. J Stern is pretty big whale. I mean, no offense to him or anything like that. I mean, I guess I could use Arlecchino here. I think Arlecchino might be better here. But then my next thing is... I mean, maybe I do just use Mavuika here. But I don't... I mean, the only thing I can use here is just the... Because the dragon doesn't keep an aura. Well, the dragon doesn't have an aura, so it makes sense to use Sitlali there. So I'm thinking... I like how I lose track of Chevrolet, and I know she's up here. Oh. I mean, I could just do this. If I want to use Bennett, I should just do this. Not you. I should just do this. But then for this team, the only characters I have left are... I still need the high pyro app, though. Ah, fucking hell. This is a little difficult to make. Because this is really putting a huge strain on pyro characters without giving them hydro. Wait. I should just do what I initially wanted to do. This. And then... Am I liking the new endgame? Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted Genshin to get, like, harder content. I'm currently, like, doing Dire right now. As you can see, only Skirk has cleared it. Trying to figure out what I can use to, like, clear, It's mainly Tulpa that I think is the problem. I think Lava Dragon is pretty easy to beat. If Arlecchino can beat it, or like can come close to beating it within the time limit, then I think like I don't really have to adjust too much. But I do think I need like a stronger like pyro option. Not to say that Shangling sucks, but I just need someone else. I barely beat Tupla on Fearless. Yeah, I think Tupla is the most difficult one. Like even earlier, I was struggling on Tupla. Because the team I was using was this, or quote-unquote best team in the game, but unfortunately, you can't use Shalonen's effect, Shalonen's scroll. Do you have to clear all the stages to get the reward? I'm pretty sure you do. I'm fairly certain that you do. Like, let me take a quick look. Because I cleared one of the stages. But yeah, so for the weapon, to get the weapon skins, you just need to beat Dire. But if you want like the shiny one, then you have to beat it with under 3 minutes, which that's not. This is not possible for me. Yeah, like I said, I mean. I just like it because of the fact that it's just more like difficulty, and it's a way to like not to encourage or incentivize like going hard investment, but like if you haven't been playing Genshin from the very beginning, you would have probably you wouldn't know that like Abyss back in those days, like in the early parts of Genshin, were like super easy to beat. Like you just walked in with like 4-star teams and you just instantly cleared it, and there was nothing really challenging in Genshin to justify like going for additional constellations, best in slots, all that other stuff. Like everything you needed to beat the game was already in the game and easily accessible. But this being here just makes it so that people who actually pulled for power and stuff like that actually have somewhere that they can play and put their units to the test, especially for people who like do like artifact grinding, min-maxing, all that other stuff. I know other people just pull constellations just because they like the character, but I know other people probably just pull just because they want to like see how much damage they can dish out. Oh god. Yeah, but I wish we could at least get one weapon skin for beating Fearless. Yeah. I mean, they did give us little dice things that lets us re-roll. I was about to say relics, but artifacts. Is literally locked behind wheel. Yeah. Like, I'm not even looking too much into the freaking, the shiny skins. I'm mainly, I wouldn't mind just getting one of the weapon skins just because it looks nice. But I think the other thing that kind of devalues them is that it resets everything. But that is their way of making it be like, oh, hey, if you don't get it, don't worry, because it's going to go away. One thing I would have switched about that was that have like a permanent weapon skin that you can get just for beating it once, and then all the other ones just reset, and then you can just get it, like however other means. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I think at the like in the middle, like at like I want to say near beginning of Sumeru, when they dropped that interview when they was just like, oh, we don't want to make harder content because of player anxiety. That really killed a lot of player hype or player retention because a lot of them just wanted to like look forward to more difficult content. So, but I mean, it's here, but it took like so long to get it, so that's another thing. But I know, like, even I myself was just like, you don't have to attach primo gems to it. Like everyone else is mainly just gonna care for like what the primo rewards, right? Which is like, okay, if you beat the primo reward, like if you get the primo rewards, then this is all fine. Like this is less than what we get in Abyss, by the way. But getting these two is pretty good. Getting more artifacts is pretty good. This is just that optional challenge stuff, which I do like. Because this is like, if I don't like the skin, I don't have to play, but I'm only really playing just to test where my account is. Dire, Fearless, Dire. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad they actually brought that over from HSR. I may have to level 90 some of my 4. Yeah, so like another thing too, I never level 90 any of my 4 stars because I was just like, there's no content in the game. I'm actually now considering leveling up my 4 stars. So I'm just like, it might be time. It might actually be time. I might actually have to start considering leveling, like, maybe not Shalonen, maybe not Sitlali, Bennett definitely, Cheverus definitely, Fischl definitely, Shangling definitely. So it's actually to that point, because literally everyone's using Yansan in this, and I did that. Yeah, same. Yeah. I skipped her because I was guaranteed. Because I was trying to get, where is she? I was trying to get this, not this one. Yeah, I was trying to get this one here, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to wait for the event to give her for free. Maybe I could just get like one of her, because I wanted her at C2 because it restores the shield. And in the span of like 3 or 4 multis, I got 2 5-stars. One was my Arlecchino C1, and then the other one was a Tainari Con. But when I got the Tainari, I said I'm not gonna roll because I would be guaranteed for the next 5-star. Lanyan was on the banner with Arlecchino and Clorinde. And I already have both of them, so I was just like, I got them both on their debut banners, so I didn't want to like stay too much on their banner. And that guarantee ended up being a guarantee Escoffier. So I was happy when I got her. Because I was just like, oh, well, you know, I don't have to go too hard on it. Or too much into the banner for it. But when I got the 2 5-stars, I was just like, okay, this is annoying. And then not seeing the other Lanyan was kind of, yeah. But it was a little depressing because I had to skip Yansan. And the Yansan would 100% fix this issue. Because I would put Yansan with Mawika, and then I would put Bennett with the Blazing Dragon here, and then it would be Arlecchino Bennett. But I still need the Pyro. I still need like the off-field Pyro app though. That's the other thing. Why are we getting a free stealth that should have been Yansan? Yeah, unless it's a leeway 4-star, the 5-star is never the one that they release within the same version. Well, the free 5-star, the free 4-star is never the one that they released in the same version. Because last year we got, who did we get last year? I think it was Farzan, I think, that we got last year. It was someone we got last year. I really don't remember who, but we got a free I really can't remember. But I'm pretty sure we got a free. I'm pretty sure it was the Farazan that we got free last year. Because we didn't get Mika for free. We didn't get. They don't really give these leeway characters for free. And then the year before that we got Layla for free because she was next to the Kaya. Yeah. We get the 2 free 4-stars every like every 2 updates. But I'm saying like the one that they released in the version, they won't make them a free a free unit. They'd rather release a unit that already came out as a free unit. I think last year was Candace, or maybe that was this year. Because I remember we got a Candace for free. Because it was like tied to the event. Or I think that was I think that was this year. Yeah. Yeah, if it's a Libre unit, you can always get that unit for free. Because you could just get them during Lantern Rite. I really don't know how to go about this. Like, I think I have better luck just trying to make this work. And then I can just kind of mess around with whatever options I have left. Because I think Arlecchino can actually get the job done. This boss is pretty easy. It's just I need Hydro application for it. I mean, Pyro application, Jesus Christ.
Boba, get them!
Hands right!
Ow! Eat this! Nice and spicy!
By royal decree.
I did that so slow. I'm gonna redo that because I did that so slow. I built Chevros like the day she came out. Like I actually liked her, like design-wise. But I didn't know how strong she was until like way later.
Reveal by Boba, get them!
You asked for it.
Hey,
No rest for the wicked.
Drop your weapons! Hands right and seal!
Midnight Fantastic.
nice and spicy! Eat this!
Final warning! By royal
Yeah, like
Transfix.
I had a T0 when she first came out, and then like when Natlan started, I got her to T6. Is this the team I use for Fearless? Yeah. Mainly because my Arlecchino is pretty bonkers stat-wise. Oh well, I guess I could just show you the Fearless runs. I think I used like all these teams for like every single one of these runs. Like, yeah, and Fearless. Does it show my record on Fearless? Yeah, here it is. This should be Fearless. Yeah, I used this on Fearless, but my Arlecchino is C1. But the C1 isn't that big of a jump in terms of power. It's just interruption resistance, and it boosts the damage bonus that you get from the what is it? Mask of the Red Depth. And then this is just straight up C0. I never wanted cons on her. I never wanted cons on either of these two. I regret getting cons for her, but I love her. But it's just like Kanich for the dragon. Yeah, I don't have Kanich, sadly. I was going to get him, but then they said, "Oh, you need Emily," and I was just like, "Oh," and then it was just like, "Oh," and then I saw like I was looking at his playstyle. I was just like, I could have gotten him, but I chose to C6 my Raiden, so I was just like, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I only play Kanich when I'm on Mega's account. And he has like Kanich Emily, so he has like the whole package. It's like I do acknowledge that Kanich is actually really good. But I really wanted him, but I just wasn't really feeling like the playstyle at the time. But he came back. I could have got a chance to get him, but he came back at the worst time because of Skirk and Escoffier. And then I didn't do normal or advancing. I just started from hard and then I went forward. But yeah, you can actually see the difference that the cons make because I don't know how Arlecchino. I think I was just getting used to Arlecchino a little bit, like playing her, but Skirk is like disgusting. And then Movika is also disgusting when she's allowed to play the game. But yeah, I really need to find a character that I need to find a team that lets me like deal with Tulpa, but lets me get the freaking like the infusion. The only one that I actually think could work is if I did mono pyro. Were you gonna do the event? Well, the Stygian Onslaught. I actually want to see. Did any of my friends? Well, it just came out. I doubt any of my friends did it. Will it actually show me my friends? Oh. I mean, I don't know, Mega. I think you gotta like just look at your anywhere because units just don't interest me like they used to. I mean, I wish I could say the same, but like, I felt that a little bit, but then when I got my hands on Skirk, I was just like, oh my god, like I haven't had this much fun with a unit since like Raiden. Like that's how much Skirk is for me. That's why I was just like, yo. But Clorinda's cool. Alhaithon was cool, but mainly because I kind of like doubted him. I was like, I don't think he's all that. Then later on, I was like, oh, he's pretty cool. Child is still kind of fun, but he's not that good right now. As for beating it with C2, C6 characters, I think it really depends on the character because, like, let me see if I can. This is not gonna go. This is not gonna bode well. This is not gonna bode well. But I do want to just try it just for the hell of it. This is not going to bode well. So kids, don't try this at home. I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna play here. But I think the thing said if I switch it, then I have to redo the other challenges, except for the Skirk one. If I have to redo this one, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I put so much, like, foot to ass in that one. And I'll just put, like, whatever team here. Because... Wait, what? Oh, right. If you beat Felix on it, I don't think you're beating Dyer. It's possible. Like, I think it's possible just to beat Dyer, but beating it within the 3 minutes, I don't think I don't think my account can do it. At least the way it is right now. Because I don't have the enemy lineup is very, very strict on the account because it wants pyro for it wants pyro for 2 sides, but it doesn't want hydro on any of them. So it's just like, but. I'm gonna just put this here for the time being, because I actually do want to I do want to I like how they changed the stage. That's cool. So my Raiden is currently C6, and I'm very positive that I don't think she's is gonna beat this. I mean, I could be wrong. But...
There is no escape. Stop right there.
Oh, jeez.
Let's light it up.
Whoa.
Teamwork is you're toast! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! Final warning!
Is she gonna get the last bit of energy? She said no.
Everybody stand back! This can't be the end.
And getting smacked. Nice. I'm mad that she could not get that last bit of energy, but I think it has to do with the funnel.
Shine down! Mama, get them! Stop right there! Let's light it up!
Illusion shattered.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Justice will prevail! Final Gorn!
Now you shall perish.
And he heals. I forgot about this shit.
I'm going in! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! The arc of justice is...
Yeah. Maybe, okay. Maybe she could do it, but not against this enemy.
broken.
Battle preparation. Party setup. Yeah, nah. I don't think she's doing it, but I think if there was like a better enemy, she could do it. But I can't do this because I need a freaking I need an electro character. I mean, let me see something really quick. This gives me 20% attack. What does your C4 do again? 30% attack. Huh. Wait. I actually didn't see how much, for how long it lasts for. For 10 seconds, but officials gives me... I don't really need the EM, but she has unlimited electro uptime. Maybe I could actually do Raiden instead of official here. Because I already get the attack buff because... Wait, is she... Where is she? Because I know I edited her the other day. I don't know why I'm doing this. I could have just did this instead. Where is she? There you are. Oh, that's why! Ah, okay. That makes total sense. That totally makes sense to me. Someone took her piece. I need to figure out who did it. It wasn't Bennett. I don't think it was her. Someone hijacked... It was Mika. It was Mika. That's why I'm losing so much attack. Okay. Maybe that made the difference. Maybe this makes the difference. And then I'll probably keep Fischl here. I still don't know what the hell I'm going to do for this top side because this is annoying. I know I could probably use Sucrose. But instead of Sit Lolly, just so I can get the Pyro. But still, it's... the biggest problem is going to be Topla. Topla has too many strong mechanics. He heals, you have to freeze the two mini slimes, and then he has a freaking ward effect where if you don't kill him, he just one-shots everyone. These other two are strong, but they don't have, like, busted mechanics. Well, this one kind of... No. This one kind of does, because you have to... If a character enters maintains Night's Soul Blessing state for a time, this attack will enter Force Counter-Strike mode and will switch to attacking with powerful tracking rays. At this time, all res will be greatly decreased. It's debatable, but I think I can do the Arlecchino side. I forgot that I freaking switched Mika. That's why. Because I normally keep Chevros on Noblesse.
Transfix. Reveal.
Jesus.
Overrule. Justice will prevail. Drop your weapons. Final warning.
You're toast! Boba, get...
Midnight Fantastic.
Laid bare. You asked for it. Stop right there. My royal decree.
Damn, Arlecchino's almost dead. Have to heal up with her.
Transfixed. Witness my rise. Laid bare.
I'll do this.
Justice will prevail. Final warning. Drop your weapons. Stop midnight, fantastic.
Eat this!
Transfix. You asked for it. Drop your weapons. Stop right there. Final war.
Oz, reveal! Boba, get them! You're toast!
Laid. Hands right.
Shadow Raven! At the frying pan!
She can almost do it. She needs a little bit more, but...
Boba, get them!
Stop right there. Justice will prevail.
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Laid bare. Drop your weapons. Hands where I can see them.
Midnight Fantastic.
Boba, get them!
Overruled. Stop right there. Justice will...
My royal nice and spicy!
Yeah, normally my Arlecchino does like 100Ks against this guy, because he was in the Abyss of, last of the cycle.
You asked for...
As you wish, me.
You're toast! Boba, get...
Laid bare. Justice will prevail.
Oz, reveal at the frying pan, into the fire! Eat this!
Hands right.
Shadow Raven! Nice and spicy!
Yeah, there's the damage that I'm normally used to seeing.
Overruled. Final warning. You asked for it.
Boba,
By royal decree.
Okay. There is something I can do, though. I never thought that I would have to do this, but I kinda have to do this now. Hey, Shangling, little buddy. She has a new voice? For who? Oh, Scoffia. Oh, okay. I never switched her back from this? Oh, Lord. That would explain why she's able to get the energy a little bit faster, but that's would also explain why she's not doing that much damage now. I need something with attack percent. I don't know. I could take this from Xingqiu, but I'm gonna just borrow this from Xingqiu for a little bit.
Laid bare.
Drop your weapons! Oh, it's revealed! Nice and spicy! Justice will... You're toast! I summon...
Overruled.
Stop right there! You out of wings of darkness! Akuba, get...
Transfix.
Drop your weapons! Justice will... My royal decree is this! Out of the frying pan!
Overruled.
You asked for it!
As you wish.
I probably could have saved that, but it's okay.
You're toast!
Whoa!
Is where it's from. Transfixed.
Hands where I can see them! Final warning!
I'm gonna redo that. I feel like if I have to use her burst, it's probably a restart or a reset.
Overruled.
Drop
And
your
I also made
weapons.
too many mistakes prior.
Out of the frying pan! Odds revealed by... You asked for it!
No rest for...
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Laid bare.
Justice will... Midnight Fantasy! Lola, get them! You're toast!
Overruled.
Stop right there! Hands right! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Ha! Eat this!
Transfixed.
Final warning! You asked for...
Midnight Fantastic.
Lola, get them!
Laid bare.
Stop right there! Justice will prevail! Out of the frying pan, by royal decree... Drop your weapons! Hands right!
As you wish, me.
Nice and spicy! You're toast!
It's not Skirk level of close, but it's pretty close. I just need like one more rotation.
Overruled.
Final warning! Odds revealed by... Justice will... I summon the... Boba, get them! Hey-ya! Midnight Fantastic! Overrule. Justice will prevail. Wings of darkness. Transfix. You asked for it. Have your weapons. Stop right there. Final warning. On reveal. You're toast. Justice will prevail. Stop right there. Drop your weapons. Final Shadow Raven. At the front. Overrule. You asked for it. Late bed. By Royal Nikuba, get them! Hands where I can...
No rest for the wicked.
You're toast!
Transfix. Drop your weapons. Justice will...
Nice and spicy! Midnight fantastic!
Overrule. Stop right there. You asked for...
Eat this! Booba, get...
Transfixed.
As you wish, me.
Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail.
Nice and spicy!
I summon thee.
You're toast!
Commendable.
Overruled. Witness my rise. Final warning. You asked for it.
Shadow Raven! Booba, get them! Eat this!
Stop right there. Justice will...
Out of the frying pan!
Nah, it's not close enough. Yeah, nah, it's not close enough. Goddamn. Problem is I need Pyro app, but I also need... I mean, I could try this instead. I just want to see if there's an actual big difference between the two. Because maybe the burst actually does commit. Or, like, actually is able to help out a little bit.
Final warning. Shine down.
I don't have to worry about freaking... Jesus.
Hands where I can see them. Drop your weapons.
Nice and spicy! Hey, yeah!
Illusion shattered. Final warning. Justice will prevail. Shine down.
What the hell is going on here?
Illusion shattered. Stop right there.
Booba, get them!
Overruled.
Hands where I can see them. Final warning.
Eat this! I'm the frying pan.
Laid bare.
You asked for it. Stop right there.
Shine down.
Booba, get them! You're toast!
Torn to oblivion. Ha!
Hands where I can see them.
Transfix.
Nice and spicy! Hey, yeah!
Stop right there. You asked for it.
Overruled.
Oh, damn.
Illusion shattered.
You're toast!
Hands where I can...
Transfix. Now you shall perish. Ha!
Justice will prevail.
Well, it's closer. But not by much. But it is definitely closer. So let me see how I do this.
Shine down.
Her,
Overruled.
Travis,
Nice and spicy!
Jesus.
You asked for it.
You're toast! I'm the frying pan.
Final warning.
Transfixed.
Hands where I can see them. Drop your weapons.
There is no escape.
Hey, yeah!
Jesus Christ, what is going on? I'm pretty sure I hit it with the freaking Bond of Life setup, but okay. Bond of Life.
Illusion shattered.
Stop right there.
Nice and spicy!
You asked for it.
Now I'm really in a pickle!
Final warning.
Shine down.
Booba, get them!
Laid bare.
Justice will prevail. Stop right there.
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy!
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered. Laid bare.
You asked for it. Drop your weapons. Final warning. Drop your weapons.
Eat this! Booba, get them!
There is no escape. Commendable.
Transfix. Justice will prevail.
And Arlecchino died. Nice.
Overruled.
Final warning.
Out of the frying pan!
Illusion shattered. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Hands where I can see.
Hey, yeah!
down!
Stop right there! Hands right!
Inazuma shines eternal!
You're toast! Goma, get
Justice will prevail! Drop your weapons! Final warning!
nice and spicy!
Illusion shattered!
Eat this!
Laid bare!
You asked for it! Stop right there!
Shine down!
At the frying pan!
Final warning!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Overruled!
That is, interesting. Feels like special is quicker to
Transfix! Drop
use,
your weapons!
even though keeping
Shine
her
down.
uptime is, I should probably just battery freaking Shanglang instead.
Illusion shot!
At the frying pan!
Stop right there!
Eat this!
Jesus.
Wanted my full attention, did you?
The lava ground.
Overruled!
Drop your weapons!
Nice and spicy!
There is no escape!
Yeah, I can see myself making content around this. Like every time it resets, it's just something I upload. Because I like this a lot better than Imaginarium Theater.
Final warning!
Illusion shattered!
Because this actually like brings me back to like the days where Abyss used to be difficult because I was like low level, low invested. But now it's like,
Transfix! Drop your weapons!
At the frying pan!
Shine down! Overruled!
Justice will prevail! Final warning! Final warning!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no
wasn't what I wanted. But it'll work.
Transfixed! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! Final warning! Stop!
Goma, get them!
Does Boba want to actually commit?
illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Ha!
Overruled! You asked for it! Drop your weapons! Stop right there! Drop your weapons!
There is no escape!
At the frying pan! Into the fire!
Transfix! Hands where I can see them! Stop right there! Final warning! Stop!
Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
Torn to oblivion!
Eat this!
Overruled! Justice will prevail!
I really need like a stronger off pyro. Ah, damn. But I am close with the Arlecchino set. Yeah, my controller is going through Tokyo Drift. But, I mean, Raiden's okay. But I think Fischl just might be better overall. So I think I might just stick with that. Damn. The only other thing that I think actually contributes to the Pyro aura is like Kazuha. But if I do Kazuha, then I have to play Bennett, and then it's basically mono Pyro. But then I would at least put Chevrolet and Fish. I think I have an idea. Hold on. Let me see. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Oh, well, I didn't want to give her up, but I'm stealing this. Well, before I steal that, I'm stealing these two. I might actually need. I think I still need like the freaking individual. Cause this gives me like more pyro app. That way I can just like break through the shield a little bit faster. Well, its form a little bit faster. But then Tollblood is a little bit annoying. Is the worst defender out of all of them. But I think one of the teams I actually did use to take it down like all the time is this. So maybe this is the shot. I know it's weaker than reactions, but I think the whole point of it is that I get a Bennett buff.
Shoot! I can't afford any more Bennett.
And I can also do this too if need be.
Transfix! Let's light it up! Going in!
You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Teamwork is tricky!
Fallen leaves.
Adorn
At the frying pan!
Wind strike! Everybody stand back! Let's...
Boba, get them!
God's high. The birds.
I'm going in!
At the frying pan!
Let's light it up!
Eat this!
Laid bare. Wind strike.
Everybody stand back!
Nice and spicy!
Yeah. Okay, maybe this wasn't the way. Because I am missing a good portion of the damage.
At the frying pan!
Let's light it up!
Wind strike.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Wow.
Nice and spicy!
Actually, maybe not even Kazuha. There's someone. Oh, but I need the pyro. God, I was gonna say, oh, maybe Shalonen for the energy, but then Kazuha. Damn. I don't know. What time has it been? It's been like 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think that's enough for a good stream. Overall feedback, even though I can't beat these two right now, I probably will come back and beat them, especially this. I know, I'm like at the cusp of actually beating this thing, honest to God. And then this one, I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do. Actually, I could just try this just in the meantime. But I really doubt the... If I did this,
Not too far now.
Hands right!
Move it.
Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Rev, final warning!
yeah... Definitely need Sit Lolly here. Ah, damn. I guess I gotta suck it up and use Marika here, huh? Like Marika as intended. Okay. Now I gotta use the Marika as intended. Where's Sit Lolly? These two. And then... And I have to commit to this. And I need an Electro character. Yeah, I think this is honestly the best combination that I can make unless I'm like... Unless something obvious is not sticking out to me. I know I can actually use like a Hydro comp. Like, well, not Hydro comp specifically, but like, I could use like a Vape comp for Arlecchino. Because it only gets the... It only goes back into its like its non-dragon form and its non-dragon state when it touches Hydro or Cryo. But when it's like slumped on the ground after it's been like afflicted with so much Pyro in its dragon form, when it's lying on the ground, you can hit it with Hydro. So I know that works, but that's basically just killing off one character to hopefully make up for what they could have been providing throughout the entire time in that one instance. And I don't think that's enough. Like, C3 Elan can probably do it, yeah, sure, but I still need another Pyro character. I still need someone like that can actually do a good amount of Pyro application, yeah, I guess I could talk about the, wow, it really just switched my teams back to what it was before. Let me just switch these back, and then I can, do, like, closing thoughts, because I'm about to go get some food and wind down for a little bit. Where is... There you are. This. I'm gonna kick Kazuha out, and I'm gonna do this, and I will bring her. Okay. Okay. So, overall, what do I like about this? I think this is easily better than Imaginarium Theater. Whether it's better than Abyss or not, I guess it really depends on what you're trying to get out of it. If you're not into, you know, doing as much damage as you can and stuff like that, then... I wonder if this is actually going to say here. If you're not interested in like, you know, seeing how much, like, stress testing your account, seeing how much your account can do and stuff like that, it's probably not going to appeal to you. But I think even just getting, like, the base Primo rewards, it's actually pretty easy. Like, even just as a quick example, let me see. Challenge awards, you just have to complete hard, right? Just to get all the Primo rewards. Hard is like a little bit weaker than Abyss, if I'm being real. You can actually just do this, and I think this is the one that you can co-op in as well. So like you just do this, and yeah, you can actually see my times. They're like less than less than 30 seconds each. I could probably get like better times overall, but yeah, I think like if you're just treating this as endgame to like get primos and stuff or get like rewards and stuff,
Light it up.
I think it's actually pretty doable. I think it's pretty fair, generous, all that good stuff.
Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Incinerate.
If Mother Effer did not move, like I would think like hard difficulty is like where it becomes like too easy for like my account.
Everybody stand, get to work. Light up the blazing sun. Incinerate.
Yeah, literally like 15 seconds here. And I can just go to the next one. This should be pretty easy to do.
Overrule.
Odds revealed.
Drop your weapons.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Like the amount of damage Arlecchino is doing is like way more.
Justice will prevail. Final warning.
You're toast. Midnight visit.
Okay, I didn't do better than this one. Well, I guess a little bit I did. And then with Skirk, it shouldn't be that much more difficult either. The other thing with the other with this endgame mode is that it like if you have friends that beat it, whatever characters that they use, it'll buff your respective character.
Fearless. Paradigm shift.
Yeah, like this is just easy, like dog water easy. And then like this is all that you have to do just to get like all the primo rewards. So I think this is like a pretty good addition to the game overall. I think this is a lot better than Imaginarium because Imaginarium, I mean I've said this before, Imaginarium I feel is very like it could have been good, but it relies on having like multiple characters within one given element, and for whatever reason, if you just don't care for one element, like Cryo and Geo have never really been that good up until like Cryo recently. Geo's okay. I wouldn't say it's like in the best spot. And then like the elemental combination, like you end up disregarding your reactions, and yeah, you can get like the blessings to buff your damage and get like simulated reactions and stuff like that, but it just like I don't like it tied to the lives, and the lives are being so short too. And then after that, you know, the enemies being as difficult as they are in Abyss, like it's just like okay, either you give us 3 lives or you loosen the elemental restriction and like incentivize us to bringing those elements. But yeah, I like this one a little bit more because you're not restricted to what party you bring other than the enemy type itself. And even then, you're allowed to like mix and match, try things, and if you want to go for the higher levels, you can. And the rewards are pretty nice too. So I think overall, I do like it. Do I like it more than Abyss though? I do like that it does force me to use 3 teams, and that like that third team will always have to be like a team you probably wouldn't expect to use, because before Skirk came out, well, I knew I wanted Skirk either way, so I always planned to have her as like a teammate. But I was stuck deciding between who was going to be like the main the main faces. It was gonna be like, I knew one of them was gonna be Mavuika. I knew the other one was gonna be Nouvellette. And then like the other one would be like maybe double Hydro Raiden or maybe like Overload Arlecchino. I honestly thought that like that would be the way to go. And obviously, you know, it still depends on the bosses, but at the end of the day, I think this was like a I think this is like implemented really, really well. I think Tulpa just has way too many mechanics, but I think everyone else is like balanced around decently because the other two you can feel when you're going to be like they're not as punishing as Tulpa is. Tulpa just straight up says, "Oh, you have to watch out for the little mini blobs. You have to watch out for you know, you have to take out the ward or the shield rather. And if you don't, I just one shot you." Whereas like the other two is just like they do what they already do, but it's either with more resistances, more HP, or with more intensity. Like the cryo one doesn't, like the one that Skirk killed, that one had like it generates its shield a lot faster. But it requires more cryo application to like keep it leveled. So it's a nice little balance of like where it adds that difficulty. But yeah, I think that mode is actually pretty good, in all honesty. And yeah, I'm summoning because I can. Other than that, I wouldn't really stress trying to get all the rewards, if I'm being real. Yeah, I wouldn't really stress trying to get all the rewards, like at least like the skins, at least like at least the dice is really good. I don't think we have a. Oh, okay. So we do have a reward for this. So you just have to use you have to use like the max amount of resin, and then you'll get it. So yeah, I probably will make content out of this actually. Like I'll do like the one before Dire and then the one after Dire. Yeah, I'll do like a fearless challenge and then do like a Dire challenge if I can, especially if I can complete it. If not, it's like whatever, I don't mind. Because it's just another way to like showcase characters. Like I think this is easily like the best type of endgame mode that they could have introduced, in all honesty. Because theater you could just randomly get cut just by like having like God forbid they do Animo, Geo, and Dendro, like you're just cucked because let me see. Animo, Geo, Dendro. And then you have the level restriction too, which also sucks, so I can't use her. I can use I can use I can use Kazuha. I can use Ito. I think she's level 70, I think. Can't use these two. I can use him. I can use her. I can't use her. Can't use her. I can use him. Can't use him. Like, there's like they just have much more restrictions that just simulate, oh, hey, this is going to be difficulty. And then you go up against an enemy that you have no control over your party setup over, other than just getting all the characters. So, but yeah, no, I really do like this mode. This mode's pretty fun. I also like the fact that you can co-op, but I haven't done that yet. I'll probably do a upload of this later, or a co-op of this later. But as for right now, I'm probably just gonna leave it as is. I need to figure out what artifacts I want to actually use the dice for, because I could improve this woman's build a little bit more. I just need the crit rate, but I just need more crit rate, in all honesty, and I can just get back the crit damage. But this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This I don't even know what the fuck this is. And then I have this, but I really want to put her on this because this is way better. But I need more crit rate for it. I at least like need 10 crit rate, but and then every other character, I'm basically all done. But at least you get like the 3 dice though, and I think you get one more from the battle pass too, if I'm not mistaken, because you get one here, And then, yeah, you get another one here. So once I like max out the resin from here, I'll have another 2 more dice to do the thing. Which is a lot better than in HSR, because you barely get those dices in HSR. So they don't really like come up if at all. But other than that, I think that's really gonna be it. I really had a lot of fun in this mode. I'm also just really like prior to this patch, I just really logged on Genshin, did events, did my endgame content, and then logged out because there's like nothing else to do. But I've been having a lot of fun with Skirk, and then this mode just makes me like kind of happy that I got cons for her. I think when I have more time with this, like with this endgame mode, I have like a more informed opinion. Especially in 5.8 where I do like an account overview or an account showcase where I can talk about like what I want to do with the rest of my account, because this is actually making me consider like, oh, maybe I should go for cons. Oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. Like other characters and stuff. So I'm like, you know, actively thinking on it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I don't have anyone that I can raid though, so it's gonna be it. But thank you guys for watching. This will probably be up literally either today or tomorrow. I've been slacking on Legends videos because I've just been, truth be told, it's literally just because I've been playing with Skirk so much. Like this character is insanely fun. I get to rant all about her during like when I do my next account showcase, because oh my god, this character is like even at C0 this character is stupid, but C1, C2 she just like completely stomps on this game. So but yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Laters.